Hi, how's everyone out there doing? Super excited. It's 2022, couple weeks in. How many people out there are holding your resolutions? I'm here with the marvelous Mel Kelly, author of Born in Ireland, Made in Germany. And the reason we're here today to talk about dating disasters. Mel.
Hi, hey Amy, how you doing? I am so excited to be here today. I am truly so excited because I am here with the amazing Amy Hamilton, the author of The Project Manager and The Consummate Communicator. So, yes, I am excited because I'm talking to America. I'm excited.
So, Mel, you and I are on this long distance relationship, as you're well aware. Almost a little over 6 months in here, right? And I don't know, it's been years since I've seen you. Very saddened about that. And we're here today to talk about long distance relationships. Can they work on a romantic level? So, as friends, it's great, and we have a great time. I love the fans of this show. Thank you so much for supporting us. But when it comes to romance, what are your dating disasters for dating long distance?
My bad advice for keeping a relationship fresh, alive, that you love each other as much as possible is keep each other as far away from each other as possible and only see each other as seldom as possible.
Well, that's why our relationship works.
That is the absolute best way. When you meet somebody for the first time and they're amazing and you have this honeymoon, this halo effect, and they're absolutely perfect, the surest thing to get rid of all of that is to get to know them better. So the most important thing in the relationship is don't get to know each other better. So keep each other arm's length, long distance or better. And I tell you, it is the best way of keeping your relationship going for a longer period than possible, but than being in each other's pockets all the time. There you go. Long distance, way to go. That is why the divorce rate what's the divorce rate in America? What's the divorce rate in Western Europe? Why is it so high? People are living in each other's pockets. If they were in long distance relationship, there'd be no divorce. Everybody be
Um, I'm not even sure where to begin with picking this one
you
apart,
go.
Mel. I mean,
I could be a Dr. Phil. I could be a marriage counselor. I could be, obviously. It's long distance, way to go. Cut down on the divorce rate like that. Save a fortune.
so when you're looking at this long distance relationship, Mel,
Okay.
and you look at all the different modern technology that we have today, you don't think that aids in being able to work through this?
All this modern technology help us work through what? Like,
So before, like, World War II, like people just wrote
Jesus
letters.
Christ, this is like 80 years ago. Talk about living in the past here. Like World War II. Like, who talks about World War II? Amy, you're not that old. You're not that old. You didn't go through it. You weren't there.
But the
Like,
romance of it,
I
like where
remember back
people would
when
write letters to each
I
other.
remember the French Revolution. Remember that back in the French Revolution, you know?
Did you get love letters in the French Revolution?
Back to your Second World War reference.
But my point is that people throughout history used to write letters to each other in these long distance relationships and stay together. So with modern technology and the way we can communicate like this, don't you think it's even more helpful and more likely that you could work through it?
But the point is, that's why the romance was able to be sustained, because they never met each other. Because once they meet each other on a regular basis, the romance is over. So that's the point. So this is where you get these great movies and books about these love letters and people sending love letters, whether it's a war or long. I mean, this is a great way of keeping the romance alive.
So you don't think people should video that? They should just only send love letters.
Love letter, well, video camera, I suppose, is okay, but yeah, I mean, but the whole thing to know.
Should they email? Should they text? Should they send emojis? I mean, is it the thumbs up? Should it be the kissy face? Mal, we need some parameters here.
Need some parameters. Well, let's put it this way,
look,
Amy.
Project manager, I've got some standards here. I need to understand the communication plan.
We need metrics, we need measurables, we need, milestones. Are we deviating?
How many times do you have to message a day for this to be considered a relationship?
Exactly.
Can you cheat? What if you emoji somebody else?
Ooh. I don't even know. What about What about you, Amy? I mean, what would be sufficient for you in a long distance relationship?
I think to me, it's about knowing that the other person cares. And then I
Aw.
think that for everyone else, it needs to be about you knowing who you are, what you want in a relationship, and setting those appropriate boundaries. Some people like, even if you're seeing people in physical space, is it that you want an exclusive relationship? Is it this is going to lead to marriage and kids? At my age, you're obviously not worried about kids anymore. So, you have to figure out like, how does this work for you into your life, whether it's long distance or physical? Mel, I got really serious there. Oh my gosh, that should really be
So
on the
you
Dr.
you
Phil
see,
show.
that's what I'm saying is getting to know each other completely takes the romance out.
But you don't
It's
think you
just
can get to know somebody virtually? Like, remember Sleepless in Seattle with Tom Hanks and
oh,
oh yeah, and
who
I
was it?
mean
Was
they
it
just
Who was it? Megan
it
Ryan,
was
was it?
Meg Ryan, yeah, and they just
Meg Ryan.
exchanged the emails and it was you've got man was it Sleepless in Seattle? Yes, yeah, and then they like just the emails.
Yeah, and the romance was there because they never met each other.
Oh yeah, when they met each other, they kind of didn't like each other.
There you
Yeah.
go. You see, this is the thing, is this getting to know
So
each
the
other.
way
It's
to have
complete.
romance is do not to get to know the other person.
Well, not too well, Don't be spending too much time with them. I mean, it's a surefire way to get divorced. So, I mean, if you don't spend too much time, you won't get divorced. Problem solved. Biggest
Okay.
cure. Yeah, I tell you, for a marriage breakup, I tell you, it's the biggest cure. Long distance relationship.
So what if you're in a relationship with someone and
Okay.
they're going to go away, for instance, and now they're going to like spend a year abroad. So you're in Munich and they get sent here to live in Virginia and they could stay with me
Yeah,
and
but
that would
that's
be fun.
America. Who'd go to America
Your
willingly?
part your your partner's going to come here.
Who'd go willingly to America?
People come to America all the time. People
Yeah,
like
but
it
not by
here.
choice. Not by choice. Come on.
Maybe you haven't read like people literally are at our borders trying to break in.
Oh, that's the Canadians. That's the people trying to get to Canada, isn't it?
Mel, distractions here. So
Okay,
you have a
sorry.
partner. Your partner is going to spend a year abroad in London.
Oh, it would go to England. God, that's even worse.
Dublin. Can they go to Dublin?
Oh,
They're
jeez. Something
gonna like it's an exchange. You're in Munich, and there's somebody in Munich, and they're gonna go to Dublin. Can we just go with the scenario?
Okay, we go with scenario, right.
Stop fighting the scenario.
Yeah, but the weather's not very good in Ireland. They wouldn't go to Ireland.
Their job is sending them there for like €1,000,000
Yeah, right. Okay.
for 1 year in Dublin.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Like, do you recommend sustaining this relationship then, this long distance, even though because you have a foundation?
Well, if they want to make €1,000,000 or $1,000,000, I mean, it might be worth
Take
hanging around.
€1,000,000 out of it now. We just got to get them to Dublin. They have to do it for work, and they're gonna go spend a year, I don't know, in the Congo because it's important to science.
It's important to science. It's important to the world. It's important to humanity. Okay, right,
Yes.
right. Okay, and what's the question again?
You're like the worst person to. Your bad interview tips are gonna go off the chart because this is not working today. I'm like, Mel, focus. Okay, so your partner has to go away for a year
Oh, right. Yes.
because they're going to be on the space station.
Oh, okay. They're going to Mars. They're not coming back.
Okay,
Right.
no, they're coming back. They're gonna be gone for
Okay.
1 year.
Okay.
You've already established a foundation.
Right.
Do you continue to date long distance? Is that an option?
Yeah.
Well,
Why
this is
not?
not a hard question. So your bad
Yes.
advice
Why
is why
not?
not? No, you
Why not?
just sure.
Yes. Okay. How's that for an answer? Yes.
I thought you were gonna be like, just break up with him. I feel like you're in serious Mel mode.
I know.
Serious Mel.
Yeah. The point is, by being apart from here, it's gonna make the relationship so much better. What's the problem?
Oh, because your premise is all relationships should be separate. Okay, Mel, I'm going to talk to you about our next show, and I want
Yes.
our audience to really think about this. This came up from one of our viewers,
One of our
and
many viewers.
many viewers, many fans is
Yes. All over the world.
dating with children, and people have children all over the world, so that's so relevant and timely. So next episode we're going to talk about, should you start dating someone with children, and a little bit of the guidelines there, and bad advice from Mel Kelly. Thank you so much, Mel.
Great stuff. See y'all guys. See y'all next week.